Welcome back to Great Day, Washington.
We are in the heat of the summer travel season, and you may have, maybe taken your travel already.
That's right. So hopefully you didn't have any hassle, but if you did, we've got some great gadget remedies from Laura Powell, our veteran travel journalist and friend of the show. Welcome back, Laura.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're
doing
good.
great.
Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
This looks like a seat.
Well, no, it's a seat for your face.
Oh.
Okay.
This is called the face cradle. And this is yet another take on a neck pillow, face pillow. Now this can be used in many different ways depending on how you want to sleep. You can use it as a typical, neck pillow.
Oh, yeah,
but,
okay, that looks familiar.
if you want to go into a deeper sleep, could you kind of open as I'm doing that? There
Hello.
you go. So you kind of
Put
go
your face
you
in
could
me.
go about halfway. You could put it this way, and you could do the side
Right.
sleep. I'm going to mess up my hair, by the way.
Yeah.
Or you could put it on your tray table, and you could do a face plant.
Oh, nice.
No, that is really awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and actually that's pretty comfortable, although people will think you're a little strange
Do you know how much that
doing
is?
this. This is about $100. You can
Okay.
find it a little cheaper,
worth
but it's
it.
very comfortable.
Every time I fly, I fall asleep, and I don't think the strangers like when I fall asleep on their
On them.
shoulders.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but I cannot stay awake on a plane, so I love it.
And you know how sometimes on the tray table you'd go like this?
Yeah, I see people
But
who
this
do
is-
that.
So
yeah.
so I have
Okay.
not tested this one yet, but I'm going to because I think
Yeah,
it
you
could
bet.
Okay.
All
Could
right.
work.
What else you got
Alright.
there?
Okay,
What's that?
now
Believer.
if you are just crazy about working on airplanes and there's never enough room on a tray table for your drink and your computer and all that kind of thing, this device, which is called the AStand, lets you be the master of your digital domain on the plane.
Wow.
Okay? It has a variety of different levels and ways to do it. It's totally collapsible, but what you could do is it has little legs
It's like a
on the
little
back.
desk.
It's like a little desk.
Yes.
It's hard to do this backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Now it looks kind of big, Laura.
Okay.
Like, can you fit this in your?
It is actually very light. Then this in the back, it has these different stands, so you can adjust it depending.
Okay.
And this way, you don't have to actually have your tray table down. This actually attaches to the tray table, so you can instead of having the tray table down, that means you can adjust this as the person in front of you reclines.
Okay.
And then
That's
there's a
a big news
space
story.
for if you flip this over. You can put your computer up here,
Nice.
which is more at eye level when you're working, and then you have room for your beverage.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Now, have you used this on a flight?
I have not actually used this contraption. It would probably take me, 20 minutes to figure out how to set it up. If I done
Right.
But nevertheless, people seem to really like it from the reviews I've read, and it's about $60, so it's worth a try if you really need a workspace on an airplane, particularly if you're sitting in economy. which
Okay, good.
Maybe
I
for a
usually do.
frequent flyer, this is really good. Who has to work on
Yeah, and
while
it's
they
very
travel?
compact and very light, so it's worth a try.
Worth a try.
Now this is even more compact, and this is for when you just want to have your water bottle, but you don't really want the tray table down because again, the person in front of you is leaning back.
What does it hang on? Is this hang on the
hangs
seat?
on your tray table, the
Oh.
closed tray table. So you open your closed tray table, you open the tray table, you put this in, and then it anchors. And not only does it anchor, you could put your phone in here, and
Oh,
use that as a
nice,
little thing, and then you
nice.
could put your water in there.
How about that?
And it'll
Okay.
probably fall off because this is not an actual airline seat.
Okay, so I have a question about this. So
Yes.
when the person in front of you reclines, then does that move forward as well?
You can adjust the angle on it.
Okay, so maybe it's kind of tilted.
it is
in
going to
the-
move. Yeah, it is going to move toward you.
It won't tilt because
it
the
won't-
trays don't tilt when they recline.
Right. So
Right.
I mean,
Okay, so it
it'll
won't
move
tilt.
toward you, but it'll probably the angle will stay relatively good.
Okay.
Interesting.
There
And
you
these
go.
things, I
okay,
saw.
now we're trying to figure this out.
I did it.
Did you do? Oh, very
I did.
good.
You have to-
This is really cool. This is called the Hydra Pack. It's about $18 for this size.
It starts out like this,
And it
right?
starts out like this. This is the bigger size, actually. And the cool thing about this, I mean, granted, water bottles don't take a lot of space, but once you're done drinking your water, you can do this. But also, you could put it in the freezer. So if you, have a headache and you want to put some ice on or whatever, it's as opposed to a regular water bottle where you can't do that. And you could also put hot liquids in it as well. Not really hot, but relatively warm.
Hot enough.
So hot
Okay,
enough. So that's
it's
kind of a cool little
versatile.
device.
People can use that
Yes.
for like a cyclist too, a
Yeah,
day
no,
trip or something.
yeah, and it's super light, and also there are some water filters that come with this that are extra, but you could find water filters that
And some are
fit in
sold
the
that
top.
make music, like
Well,
real
Laura,
nice accordion music.
yes,
so that's
we'll
nice
continue
too.
to play
Yeah.
that beautiful music. And let me tell the folks at home, speaking of travel, thank you, Laura. Thank you so much for the gadgets. Well, instead of your typical road trip this summer, how about venturing beyond our country's borders, heading across the pond, perhaps?
That sounds like a good idea. That is where you might find some surprising hot summer deals. Steve Henderson tells us where to look.